Yeah, obviously an incredibly competitive, hard-fought football game. BYU's got a very good football team over there. I'm proud of our kids and the way they played. It wasn't always pretty, but our guys battled as well. We had a good week of preparation heading into the game. And we knew we had an incredibly tough challenge ahead of us. But the kids stayed focused. They handled all the things for a group of kids going to a bowl game for the first time. And we're ready to play a game. So obviously it was a game that could have gone a million different ways. There's 100 plays you can replay in your mind and on film of what things could have or should have done differently. But in the end, I'm really proud of our guys and what they accomplished today. Well, I don't know what happened at the end, first of all, so I don't know how upset I am. I'm sure I'll see it eventually. It's not who we are. It's not what we want to represent. I hope it doesn't take away from an incredible football game from both sides. You know, you can work hard. That's the message I had for the kids was you can work hard and try and do the right things. Time and time again, and you know, 4 or 5 seconds of lapse judgment can stick with you for a long time. And I don't, you know, I'm speaking of an event that I know nothing about, but you know, that was my message to the kids after the game, and we'll go from there.
Coach, you ever been a part of a game like this? It seems like going back and forth, and you all get on the run, and BYU gets on the run.
Well, I mean, I've been a part of a few games, but this was a obviously heavily contested game with a lot of emotion and two teams that were really out there trying to knock the fire out of each other. It was a physical contest, you know, and there were I don't want to speak for Brigham Young, but there were mistakes made by both teams, and there were forced mistakes made by both teams. Defenses made offenses make mistakes, and there was a lot of back and forth, and you know, our kids just kept plugging away. That's who they are. You know, they've been through a lot. They've particularly the senior class. They've been through a lot of tough times, and it was really rewarding to see them get to enjoy the benefits of their hard work. Well, we talked on the sideline, just said, you know, Paxton, listen, you just got to keep playing, man. You get put in some good situations, you're going to get put in some bad situations, and, you know, we're going to continue to ride with you. You know, we're not running the ball particularly well. They're awfully big and physical up front. We had a hard time. We knew that was going to be a difficult matchup going into the game. But, you know, I just said you got to keep plugging away, man. You're the guy. You're gonna get the touches, and you're gonna have to make the plays. And you know, and sometimes you can get a feel from guys by the look in their eye, you know, if they're really into the spirit of competition, because that was a tough physical game. You have to be competitive to play in that game. And when your quarterback gives you the look back like, I'm into it, I'm okay, then it makes you feel better.
Paxton, how does that make you feel when you play a good game, make a mistake, the coach still has, you know, confidence to put the ball in your hand?
Yeah, that just gives me confidence, too, to keep going out there and doing what I got to do, knowing that, I mean, I should have made those mistakes, but when I do make mistakes, I know that he's got my back and everyone else on the team has my back as well.
Paxton, the ebbs and flows of this game, you know, responsible for 7 touchdowns, but you had some costly turnovers too. Have you ever been a part as a quarterback of a game with so many individual ebbs and flows in the way you play?
This is probably the craziest game at least emotional game I've ever been a part of. So we knew it was going to be like that coming in here, and we knew that when the ups and downs started happening, we just had to go with the flow.
Paxton, the 4th down play, what did you see on the touchdown? And were you throwing it to Malone or were you throwing it to Cross?
Well, I was trying to throw it to Cross, to be honest. But I just tell everyone I was getting Allen out of the way so Keewan could come underneath, and he was wide open. But I just knew I had to keep the play alive and give our guys a chance to catch it.
Jake, where do you get that field goal? You missed one, then what do you know, of the seemed like you could have hit it from 60. Just tell me what was going through your mind.
You know, they called a timeout and gave me a chance to go over back to the sideline, get a little bit more focused up, and get a few more kicks in, get my leg loose, and I know my teammates had my back, so it was a good feeling.
Jay, on the first time, did you squib it intentionally?
I mean, it was already called, and I was swinging my leg through it.
See, but that was not as if you kicked it.
No, I mean, I hope I wouldn't do that.
Have you ever pounded a ball as far as you pounded that truly could have landed in this game back?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see where it landed, but I know I hit it well and gave it a chance to go in.
Charles, how does it feel to sit up there, man? Young man from Memphis, man. Here we are. First 10-win season since 1938, Miami Beach Bowl champion.
Yeah, it feels amazing, being from the city of Memphis and being able to represent this team and coming into this program. I and a few other players wanted to change the perception on the school and the program and the city in general. And to finally go out our senior season on a game like this, it means the world to us, and it's amazing.
Tell me how this process has been for you, because you were here before. I know how it is. Sometimes a new head coach comes in, you don't really know where you stand. Just talk about how this whole process has been, man. That's playing for Coach Fuente, and now here you all on.
Yeah, the process was long and hard. Everyone appreciates Coach Porter for what he did for us and giving us a chance to play collegiate football. Coach Fuente and his staff came in. They did a great job of teaching us how to be team first and teaching us how to play together and play selfless. And through all those things and everything that he put us through, and us just staying the course, trying to complete the mission, and believing in the maps that he drew, whether it were workouts or just on the field, we did a great job and we finished the season, and we're happy to be on top.
Paxton, big picture, what can this mean? I mean, 10 wins for the first time in forever, maybe a chance to be ranked in the last poll. Obviously, you guys have a lot of attention going forward. I mean, just what can this mean? What can today mean long term for this program?
I feel like we ended on a good note, like we wanted to. We knew that we had one more big game left, and we knew that we wanted to end the season on a high note, which we did. So, I mean, it just carries all over to next season, I feel like, with the momentum.
Coach, is this part of your 3-year plan, Coach? Here, bowl champion, man?
Well, I don't know that, we had a philosophy and a framework with which we wanted to operate in, but you just don't know how long it's going to take. You just don't know. It just takes a lot of hard work, not by me, but by the kids. It takes a lot of belief and self-confidence and toughness, selflessness, like Charles alluded to. But I don't know that we put a timetable on it. I mean, I know this. We'll have an incredible challenge tomorrow when we say goodbye to these seniors, and we have a lot of holes to fill.
On that, who you were waving? Take me to. You were waving who out of the way? Who were you waving? And then the other thing was, on the other fourth down play to keep on, the play that he made, what did you see on that one and the play that he made to catch that one?
Well, I know the ball to Keyone, I didn't even see what happened. I had just given him a shot to go up and get it because I had gotten hit when I threw it. So I just heard our fans start going crazy, and then I got up and Keyone had the ball on the sideline, was jumping around, and then the last play I was just trying to get out of the pocket and give my guys a chance. And when I saw Allen back there, I was trying to get him to go across because there was a bunch of guys sitting there. And when he did, I just underthrew it, but Keyone was there too, which I was throwing it to.
Last question. Last question. We're going to do one-on-ones after this.
Coach, such great ball games and adjustments in the half question. Does it take Will to shine off and apply to things?
What was the question?
Go ahead, and then we'll do one more there.
Kind of take Will to shine off. Such a fantastic college football game.
Oh, we are just looking internally. I'm not sure what happened at the end of the game, nor am I sure what led to those tensions, kind of. But we're just really looking forward to focusing inward, and we played a great game. So did BYU, and two great teams met on the field today. Luckily, we came out on top.
Coach, you guys had a great third quarter, particularly on defense. What adjustments did you make at halftime to try to slow them down or just more pressure?
Well, we just, we tried to continue to give the quarterback some different looks. We made a couple adjustments to the front to try and help us in the run game and then get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback. And I think the biggest thing is our guys settled down a little bit. I felt like just watching us that we were so on edge and so excited to play that we were a little bit out of our comfort level. And I think it hurt us a little bit. And I think we just kind of settled down and played every play wasn't the end of the world. You know, we just settled down and played and played a little bit better.